Just two guys with nothing to do.
They may take our talk shows. They will never take our freedom. You know.
Well, I don't know how much freedom have you got. I can't even say in this show. Did you ever cuss on the Tonight Show?
Clark, I don't know. No, you can't. No,
you can't cuss on the Tonight Show. That'd be like cussing in church, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I've done that. Yeah.
Well, I've cussed in church too. How are you, pal? You look like, have you grown sideburns? You look very poetic.
No, like poetic? No. It's the same haircut I've had since '93.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a little fuzzy. It looks like you've been maybe.
Well, how about you? You've got the Chris Isaac thing going there.
No. I'm going more. I keep saying it to you, and it cuts my hair. More mohawk, less Anchorman.
Yeah,
more mohawk, less Anchorman.
But it is more mohawk.
Yeah, it's getting mohawk. You should try it.
Yeah. Well, I don't play that many in the casino, so yeah. But I know you do. I know you do.
Did you say that?
Yeah. You got the mohawk.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. Are you still out doing a lot of stand-up?
I do that. And you know, the Indian casinos, hilarious because you do the ones in the around Arizona, they're legit.
Yeah.
You get upstate New York, and the tribal elders come back. You know, we're the Gambino tribe. How are you? Nice to see you. Chief Tony, Chief Anthony. You know, it's not.
Whenever I play an Indian casino, I always do this. I'm very excited to be here. It's very sad though. Before the white man came, this was casinos as far as the eye can see. I can't do that joke again. No. But that's it. You still enjoy the stand-up? Because I'm going back to it now.
I like stand-up. I like it better than anything because you don't get notes.
Yes, that's true.
You know, when you work in that, you can think like, we're not doing well with immature boys between 11 and 14. Have you got any kind of stuff involving silly string? No, I don't. Those are the kind of notes.
Yeah, no, I remember. I get all that kind of, hey, can you stop cussing? I'm like, no. It's kind of genetic. I can't. I've tried.
It's genetic.
It's genetic. Yeah. Your mother was Scottish, wasn't she?
My mother was Scottish.
Yeah.
A fine Scottish woman.
That's why you're a comedian. You know?
Yeah. It is why I'm a comedian.
Yeah, it is. My mother was Scottish too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to talk your way out of it.
Yeah. My mother always said, whatever you do, never make yourself the center of attention. That's the worst thing that could happen. And that worked out. That worked out tremendously.
Yeah. Well, I followed that advice pretty well.
Yeah.
12:30 in CBS is not the center of attention.
That's right. It's a wise move.
It's very smart. I remember though, when I was thinking about quitting, you and Larry King were the only two guys that called me up and said, "No, don't be stupid, don't quit."
Right.
And I was like, "Okay, I won't." And I said that to you, and I said it to Larry King, and then I came on and I quit that very night.
Well, that's
so
you take direction well as well.
Well, I take notes as well as you take notes. I can't do it. I feel like I'm done anyway. I feel like it's time. Yeah, I want to go back.
I felt that way near the end too.
Yeah.
You know, when you're 40 and you're talking to the 25-year-old supermodel, it's sexy. When you're 64, you're the creepy old guy.
Yeah.
You know, so you like Jay-Z? Well, you know, kind of.
I don't. No, it's when girls were here and they're very attractive and I'm talking to them and I'm thinking, my wife's gonna see this.
Yeah. Or your kid's gonna see. You know how you're getting old? When I started the Tonight Show, I'm a big fan. And then after 10 years, my mom's a big fan.
Yeah.
And then near the end, my grandma
loves you. Yeah.
So you just sort of.
You're the only bright spot in her otherwise terrible day.
Yeah. And as you get older, you realize you're not losing your memory. It's just you're so old, people don't know what you're talking about anymore. I tell you a true story. I did a college in Long Island, and these three girls, young women, they're 19 years old. They come back to interview me for the school newspaper.
Oh yeah.
Now the girl interviewed me.
Look what I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The girl interviewing me is named Gabriella, and she has two friends. One is a photographer, and one is holding the light. So we do the interview. At the end of the interview, she says, "Can I have a picture?" And I said, "Sure." So I stand up, I put my arm around, and I say to the photographer, "Get me with Lois Lane here." And they go, "Mr. Leno, my name's not Lois, it's Gabriella." I said, "I know you, Gabriella." She goes, "Well, you call me Lois." Yeah. So I go, "No, I'm not a crazy old guy. I didn't forget your name." I said, "You know Lois Lane?" What? Lois Lane?
You know an idea what I'm talking about. Well, that doesn't make you old. That makes you
old also.
No, it does. It was Lane's a Superman. Superman has all three. It's like Superman, there's always another one coming. It's like a Tonight Show. One Superman, then another Superman, then another Superman.
And really, what's hotter than Superman right now, right, kids?
Superman, no, all right now. Sure it is.
That's my case.
Well, maybe it's time for me to quit.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Have these points of reference that mean nothing to you.
Well, but can we go and do retirement things? Like, have really extra strong mints and go to drugstores. I want to go to a lot of drugstores.
When I started out, I used to get $10 a show to do old people's birthday parties for the state of Massachusetts. And you go to these awful retirement, and I remember there was a woman, it was her birthday, and I was ready to go on, and they said, "Bessie, do you like comedians? Bessie!" And she just like this. And I'm doing my show. It was like a nightmare. I said, that's what it's like.
I tell you what I did do. You know how we were always going to go out for a steak and we never did it? I became a vegetarian, man. You're too late. Yeah.
Now, what made you become a vegetarian?
I saw this documentary and I'm a very suggestible, vulnerable person, so I went, okay, I'll do that.
You know, vegetables are great if you deep fry them and in a bacon batter. Then it's... then I think it's okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
What about that car I got you?
Yes, thank you very much. I haven't fixed it up yet. He bought me what he thought was a piece of junk as a joke, but it was actually a '67 Ford Bronco, which I'm putting a Ford Coyote motor in. So he'll be very happy.
Yeah, no. Here's the story. That car actually I got from Danny Bonaducci's ex-wife when she was still married to Danny Bonaducci, and that car, the carpets in that car, if you chop it up. Yeah. And sold it in lines, it would have a street value of about $35,000. Because that was when Danny was off the reservation a little bit. Yeah, so it's and also you might want to look at that. And also it's a clunker, man. It's like it's been in an accident. You can't ride around in that car.
I will fix it. I will come and pick you up. Well, you're going to Scotland now, aren't you?
Well, not forever.
No. But you have a castle? That's hilarious.
Yeah. I have a castle in Scotland, and I have all these people with the same name as me work for me. What are you talking about?
That's what I heard.
You have a castle?
I don't have a castle.
Well, what do you have then? You must have a bit of money now.
I put away some.
Yeah, did you? That's good.
No, so it's okay, actually. But see, I like this part. I like traveling around. It's fun being a comedian again instead of a talk show. You don't deal with publicists, which is a fact.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's hard.
Yeah, I mean, my own publicist is awesome, but everyone else...
it used to be, in the old days of Johnny and the Tonight Show, guests would come on drunk or smoke cigarettes or just say or do inappropriate things.
Right.
But now everybody has a publicist, someone who watches every
stops them doing it, yeah.
I remember one time we had, there was this famous Olympic ice skater, like from 20 years ago. And she hadn't done anything in 10 years.
Lois Lane? Was it Lois Lane?
No, it wasn't Lois Lane. And she was naked in Playboy. So Playboy calls us, "Hey, how about putting her on it together?" "All right, America's sweetheart, an ice skater. All right, now she's naked in Playboy. Let's find out this one." Okay, fine. So I invited her to the show. And man, I go in the dressing room and all that. So I go in the dressing room and talking to her a little bit, and the public goes, "Mr. Leno, please, we are not discussing Playboy. We are not going to mention Playboy." And you talk if I swear in the Tonight Show. I said, "Yeah, I can have a client and go home."
Yeah, that's good. Because, if the only things you're there to talk about is Playboy, then, it kind of paints you into a corner. Did you ever get tired? Did you ever kind of glass over when they were talking sometimes?
Huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
It wasn't... It wasn't really the people that were on the show, because it was me. It
was the people on the show. The classic example is, I had one of these reality stars on. Trista, from one of these bachelor...
It's one of those biscuit things, isn't it?
So I'm sitting and she's like here, and I'm talking to her like this, and I'm looking at the side of her head, because they tend to look at her. So we're talking about... I couldn't be less interested. I'd never seen this stupid reality show. You know what it was. Okay. So I said, "Well, thank you, and good talking to you. Nice to see you. Great. Good night, everybody." She goes, "Okay." I go out in the parking lot, there's this woman standing next to me with her boyfriend. She goes, "Hey, can I have a picture?" I said, "Sure. How you doing?" She goes, "Good." Says, "What's your name?" She goes, "What? What's your name?" "Trista."